Hello, everyone. Sorry, we had a little bit of connection problem there. So if you can still see me, hi, hello, I'm Claire Jones. If we haven't already met, I am an author and small publisher committed to changing the world for the better through inclusive stories and practices, and I am jumping on today to continue my self-published author Facebook Live series where I go over how to write, publish, and start selling your book in a year. And this is because most authors take 2 to 5 years just to write the manuscript, so there's a whole lot more to pay attention to for productions and promotions, and that's what we are getting into. So if you're joining me, please like, comment, share below. Let us know that you're here. And today we're going to continue with your second self-check-in week. So this is a week 25 out of 52 weeks for the planner. And this is to make sure that we can redirect if things have gone off track and praise if things are going according to plan, because both redirects and praisings are an integral part of the process and keeps us motivated along the way, and also keeps us aware of where we're failing or where we're succeeding so that we can capitalize on the strengths and mitigate the weaknesses. So if you're interested in the full rundown of what I'm discussing, this is all available in my self-published author 52-week planner. All of the details are available at linktr.ee/clairjoyance. And then, so let's jump into this self-check-in week. So, did the word count milestones last week or last episode send you into a shame spiral? Because that is common. That has happened to me before. And there's probably a clear gap between expected behaviors and what is actually happening. So this is the week, this is the episode where we want to check in with ourselves, and we don't want to make that a habit when there are gaps continually coming up for us. It's going to be okay. This is our opportunity to use the tools at our disposal to redirect ourselves. Take a deep breath. I believe 120% in your capability to finish this first draft. If everything is going according to plan, however, congratulations. Celebrate that. Really celebrate that with a self-praising and treat yourself to something nice. Whether it's a gold star, a chocolate bar, a massage, going out for a walk, whatever the small treat is that you can give yourself for staying on track and keeping yourself accountable throughout this 52-week, 52-episode process. So either way, I want you to be really honest with yourself as you consider the self-check-in questions. Face the facts of reality with non-judgmental self-observation. The self-observation is going to be cultivated in your time-in sessions, your meditation sessions, your journaling, your prayer sessions. This is an aspect of the Healthy Mind Platter that I talked about earlier in the series. And so you're going to become more and more skilled at doing these self-check-ins if you schedule time in on your weekly schedules. So the questions that I want you to be considering as we go into this is, number one, where are you currently? Let's get a reality check, put our flag in the ground and find out where exactly we are. Where are you heading? What is the end goal? What is the success metric that we're working towards at this moment? 3 is what is working, what is going well. 4 is what isn't working, what is not going well in this process. 5 is what you need more of. 6 is what you need less of. And 7 is what practical steps do you need to take now that you've had this chance for self-reflection. Choose maybe 1 or 2 habits to adjust based on these reflections, and use the habit building framework from week 9, episode 9, to set yourself up for success as we move forward. You will probably also need to update the time blocks in your schedule according to these reflections that you've gained this week, because we are adjusting as we go instead of waiting until the end to make major changes. Because if a train goes off track, it may go miles off track if you're not there to adjust it right the moment it goes off track. So this is what these weeks are for, these self-check-in weeks, is to make sure our train is still on the track. And if it is not, then we need to nudge it back onto the track and make sure that it's still heading in the right direction, or praise it for being a really good train. You know, sometimes we just need to be like, yes, you're still on track. Things are going great. Let's celebrate that. So this is your opportunity to do that. Focus on the micro pivots that will get you aligned once again. Learn, adjust, and then move on. This is not a punishment exercise. This is not a shaming exercise. This is not a judgmental exercise. You are not wrong because of the behaviors not being aligned with the overall goal. We are focusing on the behaviors rather than the person doing the behaviors. Because if you're constantly fighting yourself as the person doing the behaviors, then you are going to lack self-trust overall. You're going to lack self-confidence. You're going to lack the self-esteem to move forward. But we are identifying the exact behaviors that are not aligned with the goal that you set in the first place. And maybe the goal itself needs to change. This is actually common in these self-check-ins that I do with myself. Maybe the goal isn't aligned anymore, and so you just need to shift the goal to make sure that your behaviors can continue to achieve that new goal that you've set for yourself. So think about both the behaviors and the goal that we're working towards and see if you need to make any adjustments or tweaks to those. So that's pretty much it for today. If you're interested in learning more, check out my self-published author 52-week planner. All the details are at linktr.ee/clairjoyance. And next time I'll be jumping on to talk about building community. This is super important. This is a very vital step to making sure that you have a successful book launch. And it is to make sure that we can start gathering our audiences closer to us and inviting them into more personalized conversations with us in order to develop long-lasting relationships and build that loyalty to your brand, to your books, to your author career. So in the meantime, please remember that you all have extraordinary stories inside of you, and I'm rooting for you as you use them to change the world for the better. So I'll see you on Wednesday. Take care, everyone.